Well, became three as the Australian voters saw this guy leave his chance of becoming Australian Idol in the dust. It's Chris Murphy! So close.
So close.
So close.
It's so far.
Now, your brother was in last year.
Year before.
Was it year before?
Yeah,
Was it really 2 years for Courtney?
Yeah.
So, he got down to final three, didn't he?
He was.
So was there a bet with you and him as to how far you would hopefully get to go?
No, there wasn't a bet, but there was that silent understanding. You know, the silent understanding that goes something like this.
Now, because there was another idol this year, Lavina,
Yes.
who had a sister in. Last year, that was Emily.
That's right.
So did you two bond over that? Did you think it came with an extra added advantage?
We didn't bond over it at first, actually. It was one of those... I don't think we went out of our way not to talk about it. But we just found that we didn't. And then eventually one day it was like, you know, we probably should bond and talk about it. So we both, I think, found it a little different. Hers was so recent, whereas Courtney's been out for a year and a half, 2 years sort of thing. So for me, it kind of wasn't forgotten so much, but after a little while, because I guess I'm so different to Courtney, people didn't relate the two anymore. Whereas Lavina is very much the same kind of singer as her sister. So I think, unfortunately for her, she got compared a lot more than I did. So
Did you think they would even let you in initially if you said, hey, I'm the brother of a former idol?
I didn't think they'd have a problem with it, but I thought it would be a handicap. Yeah, I thought, I don't know, it's just one of those things. There's so much expected of you then, you know, and I just knew that I was a lot different to him. So,
But you did really well. You're a bit of a judge's favourite along the way. Would you agree with that?
on and off I was, you know. Sometimes I felt like Kyle was really on my side, and especially toward the end. And Marsha was always great with me. I think she recognised perhaps my past, that I have been a performer, which, being a performer herself, she would relate to. Mark...
He's just nuts.
Is just potty, yeah, absolutely.
Does he really do the running around going woo woo before the show?
You know what? Yes, he does. And it's kind of scary.
So, for someone like you, who they were very positive with, does that sometimes, do you think, work against you?
No, I don't think so. But sometimes, I must admit, it feels like you either want to go out there and get a touchdown and do so well, or bomb out. I don't want to go right in the middle and do another consistently okay performance. Right in the middle, everything's great, because then there's no talking point, almost. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either he was just unbelievable or he was crap, but either way, they're talking about you.
And with the ones that they didn't like, were they as nasty to them backstage? Like, did they not give them the time of day and not help them out?
No, not at all.
Things? Like, did Ricky? Ricky must have copped it. So much so he couldn't even turn up last. Well, he was here, but he was so sick.
Yeah.
It all hit him.
It all hit him at once.
Poor Poppet.
On your show.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Of all places.
Well, Ricky, yeah. I mean, Ricky did cop a hard trot, actually, to be completely honest with you, which I thought was unfair. No, really only from Mark, not from anyone else. What was the original question?
I kind of zoned out myself. Now, I believe you do impersonations of some of your fellow idols. Is that correct?
Well, when you live with people long enough, you know, their little nuances can rub off.
Such as?
Well, Damien, as you're probably already well aware, has a very thick Irish accent.
I like to call him Diddle-a-dit-to-Damien.
And I would too, except he gets a glint in his eye that makes me not want to do that. But one day he got grilled for his famous disco performance.
Yes.
And I happened to be side of stage as he was coming off, and with his thick accent, when he's kind of riled up and ready to go, you're thinking of his, oh yeah, but it's not. He kind of goes subsonic. So it ended up being I said, so, you know, camera in his face, how did you feel about that? You just got 200 shirts. And he goes, well, you know, and it was... And, you know, I love you, Damien, and that's the last time I do that, I promise. But
not me! What about little leapfrogging Dean? Because he's got an accent.
Yes, he has, and he's very funny because he's very serious, and he walk in and go, "Hello, Chris. I am Dean Geyer." Thank you, Dean. But when we first got there, and it'd be morning, and he'd making a cup of tea, and Damien would walk in, so the obvious thing to say is, "Well, top of the morning to you, Damien. Should I have a cup of tea?" And Dean would try that too, except his would say, "Yes, top of the morning to you, Damien." And you go, you realise that sounds nothing like an Irishman.
Now, out of the three that are left, give me a name. Who do you think will win Australian Idol?
Look, I think that that Damien has got a really strong following, and I also think that he's got a lot of experience and a really cool head to take it all the way.
Well,
So-
all the best with your future career, and as always here on the show, we'd like to give everyone a sneak peek of our Fallen Idols debut solo album. Here's Chris's. It's Chris My Ass. Congratulations for that. Chris Murphy, everyone. Still to come, Mo Waxing, Marsh and Denny Hines, and next, my exclusive chat with the band U2.